Hello FlossTube, welcome to my channel, Stitching is Elementary. My name is Cara Lee and this is FlossTube number 39. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, 2022, and it's around 7:10 in the evening and I need to hurry up and get this done because Nicole Spohr is having a live start to her old-fashioned stitch along tonight, and I kind of wanted to get on there and see what's going on. So we're going to try to get this done in like 30 minutes. This is a stitchy update. I have a lot of finishes to show. Full finishes. Prior finishes, I have some. I didn't bring them all up here, but I'll show some this time and show some next time for Halloween. And whips, and then plans and haul. So let's get started. Okay, so anyway, welcome to all my new subscribers, and welcome back to all my, I never know what to call, I want to say old subscribers. Everybody who's already been subscribed, thank you for coming back and sitting and talking about stitching with me. So let's see, let's get started. I have no real personal update. Nothing's been going on, just work, and it's all fine. Kids, everything's fine, so no updates there. Okay, so let's get started. I have been finishing up a storm. So, you know, if you follow me, you know, I was on fall break last week. So I was home all last week. So I stitched like crazy and I finished stuff like crazy because I really want decor for around my house that's stitched. And I always have all these projects that have been around for years, and I can picture where I want them to go, and I don't get them done. So I got a lot done. And I did start a little bit of new stuff. Okay, let's get started. So this first one, I've had this finishing piece forever. This is Sampler of the Month October by Country Cottage Needleworks. And it is on this easel from Hobby Lobby. It's like a chalkboard back here. So it looks like that. And I've had this sitting like on my fireplace on this basket where I wanted to put these for probably almost a year. I don't know, maybe 6 months. Hoping it would spur me on to do them. And I started a bunch of these, but I didn't finish. So this is the first one I finished in time to put up for the holiday. I feel like you can't really see it, but so I matted it on. This is a light green check and then an orange polka dot. And then I put on this orange rickrack, not realizing it's on top of orange fabric. After I got all done, I'm like, well, that was kind of dumb, but it had some texture. And this is stitched on 32 count, that gray check Lugana. There's like a gray and a brown check. It might be called barn check, I'm not sure. Yeah, and I made some changes. So we all know I love Halloween. So I changed up a little bit. I put, let's see, well, I put a little moon, you see there. And I put a little witch's broom because I wanted to make this like a little witch's cottage. And I put a little cauldron down here instead of the pumpkin. But otherwise, everything is called 4 colors, and I really like the little moon up there. So yeah, I got the cauldron from another chart, actually, in the moon from another chart. So that's one finished. I'm trying to decide if I want to bow up here or not, so I haven't done anything yet, but we'll see. Okay, and then I did finish my Toil and Trouble piece. I showed it to you finished before, but not on this. So this is one of those, this is what they finished it on, one of those stands from Hobby Lobby. It looks like that on the back. It's not my favorite, but I had trouble with the bow. I don't know if I like the bow or not, or how I should have it go. I feel like it has to curve in. But anyway, I think I might put a little greenery down here with some stuff. It is on magnets. Hopefully they don't fall off. Oh, and they're coming off. Lovely. It was on magnets. I'll have to put them back on again. Hold on. So apparently, okay, there we go. So, okay, I feel really stupid. Let me take that off again. So remember I said I tried magnets. I shouldn't even tell you this. It's embarrassing. But I tried magnets on here and it didn't stick. Oh, it must not be metal with iron in it or steel in it. No, I didn't try magnets. I tried to make the stupid washer stick to it. I was going like this, like, why won't it stick? Why won't the washer stick to it? Duh. So I got magnets and I actually went to glue them on. I'm like, well, you glue them on, they're sticking. That was a real No offense to all the blondes out there, but my daughter's blonde and my youngest, and she can be a little dingy sometimes. So we always tease her about that's her blonde moment. So that was my blonde moment. So anyway, as I was saying, I think I'll put a little greenery down here maybe. But, and I do have a paddle that I was gonna actually change and finish this on, and I still may switch it out. It's a paddle and I painted it black. But then I realized this is really dark and it doesn't show up against the black. So then I was like, I don't know. So I'm still thinking about that. I might repaint the paddle. In fact, you know what? I'm just thinking this now. When I sit here and talk to you guys, or talk to myself, I think of ideas. I might paint it this orange color, the paddle, and then, because I already painted it black, so I might paint it orange and then just dress it so the black shows through. I think that's what I'll do. And put it on there instead, I think. And then I can use this for something else. Anyway, that's another finish that might get changed. But it's fun. I've had all this sitting around in my family room and I love it. And then let's see. Oh yes. So another one that didn't quite come out like I was hoping, but I like it. This is the Costume Party by Hands on Design, and I love the design. And I added a little garland in here because I just felt like it needed that. In fact, I kept looking at the last chart going, there's got to be garland charted, but there wasn't any. So I had gotten this it was a unfinished wood cauldron at Michael's, and I was like, that's perfect. Even though it's little, I thought it would fit perfect. Well, this ended up being a little big for it, especially when I mat it. So like it was fine with just the piece, but I really wanted to mat it. So I really wanted to mat it twice, but I only matted it once, like real skinny with this purple color that matches the floss. And then I put a little green rickrack behind it. And then there wasn't really room for a bow at the top. So I just made this little bow for the bottom. Ooh, and in haul, I have to show you, I have, I finally got some buttons. In fact, I'm gonna show you now. Just show you part of my haul. One sec. Okay, so I got these buttons off of Hobby Lobby from the store Peaceful Design. And she shipped them really quick, and she had tons of cute buttons. So this is a whole baggie of just loose Halloween buttons. But let me just show you some of them. There's this little graveyard, or sorry, tombstone. This little haunted house with the bat. And I think she sold them like in sets of 3s or 5s of the same one you could get. So I just ordered like 3 of a bunch of different ones. Little jack-o'-lantern. Little jack-o'-lantern with a witch hat. Just a little witch hat. And there's actually, they're not really buttons. Some of them are, but most of them don't have shanks on the back. A little moon, so they're perfect for gluing on your finishes. And then this one's my favorite. Look at this little ghost. Oh my gosh, is he adorable? So I'm going to pick one of these. I should do the jack-o'-lantern, but I really like the ghost. And I'm going to glue it to the middle of this bow. I was just waiting for these to come. Oh my gosh, is he not adorable? I might have to use the ghost. He's so cute. But this jack-o'-lantern would look cute too. Oh, that's really cute too. I think that's why I ordered him, because of this guy. So I'll have to think about it. But yeah, so once again, if I can grab out the card. It is Peaceful Design Handmade Heartfelt. www.peacefuldesign.com, Jennifer Brown. But she is on Etsy too. Okay. So there's another finish. I'm not great at the bow finishes. I know how to make bows too. Like I used to make wreaths and I made really big bows, but making them little and trying to fit them in these spaces, I don't know. Okay. And then I finished my Boo Crew. And I finished it into a pillow, and I am super thrilled. I actually had this Lady Dot Creates chenille that matched this color perfect. So I was super excited because I really wanted to finish it. I didn't want to wait. Now I may open it and put a little more stuffing in. I'm not sure. Could use a teeny bit more. I kind of messed up on the stuffing because what I wanted to do was put walnut shells at the bottom and then stuffing up above just so it sits, like it weights it down a little bit. But I always leave opening at the bottom or in the back. So I left at the bottom and I stuffed it like this, you know, I'm stuffing it. And then I'm like, oh, how am I going to do the walnut shells? Because I wanted them right here. So I like left a little hole and I held it like this and I put them in. But it's not as much as I would like. So anyway, I was distracted by that and I feel like I could have gotten a little more stuffing in, but it's cute. So I have this in my dough. Here's the back. I love that it matches this color in the Boo Crew. So yeah, super excited. Oh, and I did copy Nicole Spore, had put a little spider on hers, so I added a little spider. And this is from the Toil and Trouble chart. So if you have that, you can just use that little spider there. That's how I did him. Yeah, there we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, 5 full finishes. Okay, this next one I am so excited about. I looked back and I started this in 2020. I think it was October of 2020. So it's hands-on design, Let's Talk Autumn. And the whole time I was stitching it, like I could picture where I wanted it to be on my wall. And this fall I was like, last fall I wanted it up, but this fall I'm like, I am getting that done and getting up. So I just worked on it till it was done last week. And I love the finish. Sorry, I'm not talking right tonight. So this is a frame from Hobby Lobby. It's one of those like open frames. It doesn't come with back or glass or anything. So there's no glass in it. And you buy like there's gold ones and there's white ones that are really ornate like this. So this was white when I bought it, but it was like, it looked like a primer white, like kind of, you know, so it looked like it should be painted. So I asked my daughter and she's like, yeah, it looks like it needs painted. So what this is hanging next to is a white, like distressed shelf. So when I kind of held them up there, I'm like, okay, it should match the distressing of the shelf. So what I did is I painted the whole thing black. I spray painted this all black and then I spray painted it white and I sanded it. You can kind of see and distressed it. So a little bit of the black peeks through. Yeah, there you can really see. So I really like it. And I have it hanging next to this big like faux old window with chicken wire in it that is this exact teal color of this cup. And then right below it, I have like an old vintage black mailbox. Not a real old vintage, but made to look that way. Black mailbox. So it looks really cute. So, and then I just added some chipboard, cardstock, or not cardstock, a chipboard to the back with the wire and these little things that you put in. So yeah, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, so that is my last full finish. And then I just have a couple previous finishes. Actually, no, I lied. I have one previous finish and one bit of haul that I got for decoration. So I'll show you that first. This is a trick or treat embroidery. It almost looks like it's on linen. I got it at our local antique store. And I thought that was really cute. And then this is a sampler I made last year. It's Winifred Webb. And I'm just trying to think who it's by. I will put it down in the description box because I'm not sure. I think I know, but I'm not sure. But anyway, since it's Winifred Webb, 1869, a lot of people were doing it last year as a Halloween sampler. So I did that as well. And I framed it myself. And it is not my total best framing, but it's not bad. This is just a plastic frame. So I kind of would like it in wood maybe someday. But then I finished the back so nice I almost don't want to take it apart. I just put scrapbook paper on and a little sawtooth hanger. And there we go. So I really love that. All right, that is all my finishes. So now I'm knocking stuff over. Let's get 2 whips. Hold on, let me lift this up. Okay. Whips. And new starts. I'm just going to have them together. I forgot. And then plans. These 2 on top are plans. down there. Okay, so I did work a little bit on for Sampler September, not nearly as much as I should have because I was doing Halloween so much, but Ellen Barber 1895. And it was funny. Had gotten this and I was like, I just want to start it. I'm just using the DMC. So I just got the DMC and I started it. And then I was doing something, looking for something else in my craft room, and I found I had already gotten the silks for it, the Vicki Clayton silks. So I am now doing it in Vicki Clayton silks. So, and I didn't rip out the DMC. So what is DMC? Here, I'll show you. Is, and you can't really tell, the Vicki Clayton silk just has more of a sheen to it, but I mean, unless you look really closely. So I did the border and A through J in the DMC, and then and a teeny bit of, like, just literally a couple V's of that chevron border, and then K through N is the silks. So can you tell? But pretty colors. And this is on 36 count dirty teacup by Needle and Flax. So not a lot of progress, but I think I'm going this weekend to the Hobby House retreat. So I think I'm going to take that with me to work on. Okay, and then I pulled out, after I finished all those Halloween things, I'm like, let me see what other Halloween whips I have. And believe it or not, I have a lot of kitted Halloween projects, but I don't have that many more whips. I mean, I might have 4 or 5 more whips, maybe not even that many. But one of them is this, I'm going to do all these hands-on design Scary Apothecary. I have one done, and then this snail slime is the one I was working on. And when I pulled it out to look at it, all I had to finish were these orange bubbles, and I have to do the back stitching. So I'm just about done with that second one. And this is in a Dot Goose cute haunted house bag. But I'm doing this on smoky white 32 count linen. I think it's called smoky white. So here's the one I finished. I'll cauldron cleaner. And then here's snail slime. So I finished those orange bubbles, and I just have to put the back stitch in, and then I'm done. And these are so cute. I think there's like 9 of them, and they take beads and Krynic and stuff, but they're really fun. Okay, and then on October 1st, I started another sampler, actually. It's not a reproduction. It's actually, I think, Nicole Parkman, like, I think she designed it. I think. I'm pretty sure. It says, whether at her mother's knee, from a governess, or in a dame or charity school, one of the most important things a young girl could learn was embroidery. The daughter of a Grand Duke and a destitute orphan both learned to sew. Samplers have been used as teaching tools for many centuries. They range in size, pattern, imagery. So it is Tickled Pink, a primer. And when I got this, I thought about doing it in October for, breast cancer awareness, just pink. So I am doing it in the Called For of Versoix. And I have it in this bag I got from Black Cat Stitchery on Etsy. Isn't it cute? And she was making these, and proceeds from them were going to go to Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation or whatever it's called. I'm not sure what the exact name is, but I thought they're really cute. And it's cute how it has a little black cat charm on it. There you go. So, and here are the flosses I pulled out because I couldn't, this is the first time I've actually used Versoix, I think. I couldn't find the ends to them, so I ended up pulling them apart. So here's the colors. It's a green, a gold, and 2 pinks, and like a reddy pink color. Hold on. So here are the pinks and reds. So it's really pretty. I love the colors. Just dropped something, I don't know what. And I'm doing it on, and I have it on here, Vintage Buttercream 32 count by Lakeside. And I just have a little start. I love that pink, it's so pretty. So that's a new start, if I didn't say that. And a whip here. All right, and then I always post what I start on. I post everything on Instagram usually, just because I like a record for myself, because it gives you the date down under your post. And I keep all my cross stitch things I start, I put them in the cross stitch journal from Fat Quarter Shop. But sometimes I get in a mood and I don't put them in, and then I'll go back and put them all in at one time, and I check Instagram to see the day I started if I don't remember. This one I never posted on Instagram. I think I said in my last floss tube I was starting it, but I never posted it. So I know I started it like a couple weeks ago-ish, and I haven't worked on it very much. But it is Midnight Watch by Blackbird Designs. Just kind of for the spooky sampler September. And I am doing it, I think, on the call for linen. Let me see. No, it's 30 count. This is 36 count. I think maybe Liberty Gathering Gray. I think. Of course, since I didn't write it down, I don't remember what any of it is, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And here is my progress. This is the top. I like to get the borders done. So I'm working on going down this side. I have a little bit more on this side to do, and then across the bottom and up the other side. But it's pretty. And I am using the called for flosses. This is also in a cute Duck Goose bag with the thread holder. I love these. Let's see. Here are the called for colors. And I was going to switch the mulberry to this deep purple. So here's the mulberry. But because I didn't think I had this, and I like putting purple in my Halloween stuff. So I found it then though. So I'm putting it on here, and we'll see when I get to that if I want to switch it or not. I'm just not sure if the purple will look as good. So these leaves right here, that little part of the leaves, and the star right there, that deep red star, that's all the mulberry. And I'm thinking that might look better than purple. So I'll try one when I get to it, and then we'll decide. And I have not heard yet, but I ordered the quilt kit from Shabby Fabrics for this. And it's supposed to be coming sometime in October here. I think towards the end though. So let me know in the comments below if for all my quilters, if you are making the Shabby Fabrics, if you got the kit to make this quilt. I'm so excited about that. So it's an applique quilt, but Shabby Fabrics had a laser cut kit, so with fusibles, so you just can fuse it down and sew around it, which, like I said before, is my kind of applique. Okay, and then this is a new start. I have it in a little sunflower bag because it is. Oh, and this is my last one. Look at that. I got this one last year with all the floss, and I really wanted to start it. It is Pumpkins for Sale by Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet. And I got the Weeks Dye Works floss pack from Fat Quarter Shop last year. Such pretty colors. And I actually decided to do it on a mint or aqua-ish green 36 count linen. So here's the linen. Here's that. I think it looks really pretty. And I have a lot of this color in my house, so it almost ends up being like a neutral in my house because I have so much of it. So yeah, this is, I want to say Sea Spray. It's from Number 12 Design Company on Etsy. I think she lives in Australia, but she ships pretty quick. So I've gotten a few different linens from her. I really like them. But this is my teeny start. That's all I got is I started that sign up at the top. So that's it. Because I was working on finishing all that stuff. And I've also been working on a project for a little goodie, like little treats to take to my retreat this weekend. I had talked in my last video, I didn't know what to take, and some people commented, and some friends around here messaged me, and so what I decided to take was my floss cards. So back when everybody was making the floss cards and giving them, I had made a bunch, and I found I really like putting my DMC on my floss cards. and I will show you why. So here are my floss cards. So I'm going to give like 10 of those. But see, I make a hole here, a bigger hole for the floss, and then this teeny hole, I think I talked about this before, but I put the floss like I'm using right now in there, like the extra, and then my hole at the top. And then you can write, the name of the DMC on here. So I really like that. I love that schoolhouse image. So I'm going to take a pack of these, and then I'm making some little floss bling out of old school images. So this is the schoolhouse, and it's kind of big, but I'm going to put it on a floss ring and like give that. So I think that's good. Anyway, so I've been working on that too. But yeah, so that is all my whips. And then I have a couple plans. Let's see, what time is it? Ooh, we'll get done soon. So a bunch of girls on Instagram are starting this. I saw it on Sweetwater Stitcher's video and finally a farm girl, Chrissy's video. They're doing a casting a spell salve, and I've had this pattern for years, and I have the box section and everything. So when I saw they were doing it, I thought, oh, I'm going to do that too. And I figured it would be fun to stitch on this in October and finish it for next year. So this calls, and I didn't go get my fabric. My fabric is drying. So this calls for 30 count fabric. So I just looked at my stash, and I had some legacy 30 count linens. I think they had been on sale one time, and I bought a bunch of them. So I decided to use pecan shortbread, which was a beautiful color, and it did not need to have anything done to it. It would have been perfect for this. I don't know why, I was just in the mood to make it grungy. I've been in the mood to dye fabric lately. And so I tried that antiquing spray, but I like the pattern it made everything, but once it dried, it was just really light. You didn't really see it. So, so I had done that I had done that yesterday, and it was really light. And so this morning before school, I thought, well, let me tea coffee dye it and like scrunch it up in the, in a pan. But I didn't put it in the oven. I just tea coffee dyed it all scrunched up, and then I squeezed it out, and then I hung it to dry. Well, it just ended up being a little bit darker, not even that much tea coffee color. And what I really wanted was like some darker areas and marbling and like splotching. So when I got home, I wet it again, and I put it in a jar because I've seen Mama Loves UGB do it in jars. And then I mixed up some dark brown and a little charcoal gray RIT dye in water, and I poured it over and left it in the jar for about 5-10 minutes. And then I just squeezed it out and I hung it to dry. It looks like there's some mottling. That's the word I was looking for. So we'll see. Whatever it is I'm going to use now because I want to get started on it. But yeah, casting a spell. So the floss I'm using is not the called for. I just kind of got similar. These are actually both browns. What looks like black is a dark brown and then a lighter brown. There's the back. So I decided to go with a dark brown and a black. So for my dark colors, I'm using charcoal from Weeks Dye Works and swamp water, because the swamp water has a little black variegation in it. So those are my dark colors. And then I'm using from Color and Cotton Carving Pumpkin for the orange. And then there's like a goldy color and like a taupey color. So for the goldish color, I'm using Color and Cotton Maize. And then for the taupey color, I'm using Pine Cone, Color and Cotton. And you know what? There may not even be a gold called for in here. I think I saw this gold in the moon and the stars and realized that was actually the pumpkin color, but I wanted it to be a gold. So I think I added that in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Oh no, there's a tarnished gold. So I don't know. But anyway, those are the colors I'm using on my pecan shortbread floss. So when I'm done with this, I will run down and see if it's dry. Yeah, here's the label for that. And I might get this started tonight. We'll see. Although, actually, no, I won't start that tonight because my next one is going to be my new start. So Nicole Spore is starting a Christmas stitch along. So I'm going to do Christmas. It's old fashioned, and she at 8 o'clock tonight is going on for her live video to start it. I think it's so cute, and it'd be cute in my kitchen. So I had a piece of 32 count Lugana charcoal gray. So I'm going to use that because I really like the Lugana, especially for the darker ones. And then this is the called for floss. Hold on. It's all DNC. So this is the called for, and it, you know, the cup and the sign, I guess, yeah, are this aqua blue color, which I love. I love it just like this. So I did get those. But then my kitchen has a teeny bit of light aqua blue, kind of like that fabric that I'm stitching the pumpkins for sale on. But it's not really this dark greeny blue. So I picked these two blues too. This is the blue color that's in my kitchen, blue and white. So I was thinking maybe I would do it with those instead. I'm going to wait and like once again try a little bit and see what I think. Let me lay it all out here. I'm just not sure on the black if that blue is going to look good or not. This is hard to do with DNC. So that would be what it would look like. Let's hold it up to the black, even though it's got plastic on it. Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to show up as well. So we'll see. I'm going to try it. I think this week's assignment is we're just doing the border. I think I have to see tonight when I watch her. But so I'll decide when the time comes which I'm going to do. Okay, so those are my plans. And then we get into haul, and one of these other ones is haul, but it's also planned, but I haven't picked fabric for it yet. So finally a farm girl, Chrissy, had posted this new design, Room on My Broom, and I just love it. So for those of you know, I've been a teacher for, I think this is my 20th year. And I taught first grade for the last 7 years, and this year I'm an EIP teacher. But this was my favorite book to read at Halloween. In fact, I think I'm going to go around and read it to the second graders I work with this year because I just love it. And this design says, "There's always room on my broom for a friend like you." So I have a friend that I'm going to stitch this for, and I'm going to stitch it for me too because I just absolutely love it. So cute. But I don't know what fabric I'm going to use yet, but I did pool all the floss. It's lots of floss, fun floss colors. So I just have to lay out some fabrics and see what looks good. So that is going to be, that's a plan and haul. All right. And then I just have my basket of haul here. So let's see what I got. So I got a few fabrics from XJude Designs. She had on Instagram this, what's it called? Oh, I don't know. Is it written on here? Oh yeah, Early Halloween it was called. Here it is in the thing. I'll open it up for you because you got to see the variegation. But she sold out. She sold out, or she had only in 32 count or something. So I messaged her and I was like, you know, could you make that in 36 count for me? And she was like, yeah, sure. So she made me a listing. But this comes from Hungary, I believe is where it is. So I was like, I can't just order one thing. So I've been wanting some pink for a project. So I also got this pink. It is 32 count because that's what she had, simply pink. It wasn't a special order. But let me show you this Early Halloween because the variegation is amazing. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it, but I just knew I had to have it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Oh, I love it. I want to use it. I like it so much. It's just so pretty. And then Simply Pink, I don't think is got any modeling. It's just kind of a more solid color. And then she sends you like a little free sample. This is Grandma's Slip. This little tea sample. So that's cute. And it did not take that long. And she does free shipping. If you order over 50, you get free shipping. And you put in the code. So I think that's pretty good coming from Hungary. I don't know. I think it maybe took a few weeks. But, you know, that's not bad. So she's on Instagram. And I'm sorry. I saw this on Instagram, but she has an Etsy shop. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and then Okay, let me find all the pieces to this. I had ordered, okay, so yeah, I have both in here. So I had ordered this pattern because I loved it, but I was not able to get the kit with the stem and the wood piece here and the velvet. And I was looking around Mercari for Raydon mugs actually, and this came up as the kit for only like $25, which I don't remember what the kits were. Not with the floss or the linen, but just with the velvet for the top. And mainly I wanted this pumpkin stem and the bottom piece. So I ordered another one from Mercari, and there it is. And there's the little thing, and where's the stem? Where's the stem? I know I had it in here somewhere. Oh, watch, I probably lost the stem. Nope, it's not in there, so I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere. Gosh, I hope I did not lose this stem. I hope my dogs did not take it and chew it. I need to go downstairs and look for it. I can just see them doing that. Oh my gosh, I would be so sad. Okay. Well, anyway, so I got that kit. So what I was thinking was, I will give away the other one when I get to 2,000 subscribers. So if you are watching and you have not subscribed, and if you like what you see and you want to subscribe, I would love for you to, so I could get to 2,000. In fact, I just checked before I got on, and I actually had lost one or two. So that's not good. But anyway, oh, I hope I can find that stem. Okay, well anyway, so that'll be one of my giveaways. I have a bunch of nice giveaways. Okay, and then I also, when I had ordered Joy and Good Cheer, and I think Sweetwater Stitcher is also doing a stitch along, or she's doing it with somebody or something. But I just love this one, so I might work on that this November and December. And then I've been wanting these, so I got the Halloween Tiny Town because Chantel at 411 Design Company, 141 Design Company, I forget the number right now. She made a special piece that you could purchase from her shop to just lay this on, which I thought was really pretty. The only thing is it's kind of big. I'm not sure where I'd put it, so I'll have to see, but those are so cute. And then I have all the mouse things from Tiny Modernist, like, I didn't show you that. Hold on, I have one more full finish, well, almost full finish, but it's my Halloween mouse. This is Mouse's Christmas decorating. All right, let me show you that real quick. I had it sitting over here on my desk because I have to glue a bow on it. So I finished it, hold on, but I did not like any of the ribbon I had. So I showed you this last time. So here's the finish on this spool my husband made me. It's just a mess on the back. And I'm putting it in like a picture easel thing. But none of the ribbons I had look good up here. So I did this before on another finish. I stiffened some fabric and made a bow out of it. So what I do is I put the fabric in, I'm like, I can make it more of a bow there. I put the fabric in some Stay Flow starch, like undiluted, just total starch, and then lay it to dry and then iron it. And then I cut it out with these scallop scissors I have and just kind of made a little bow and tied it with embroidery floss in the middle. And you can kind of, get it the way you want it. So I'm going to glue it right here, like that. And then I'm going to put one of the buttons in the middle, like that. So I might add another bow on top of it. I don't know. Maybe a little orange raffia or something. But yeah, just because I like that purple color. And I kind of like the fabric look of it. Okay. So then I also got Scary Berry, which I think is so cute. Someday I'm going to make these berries that I keep getting. Oh, and then the rest of my it's going to be almost 8 o'clock. And I'm losing my, just can't remember anything. Market order came in. Put that drop in there. Okay, so this is not part of my market order, but I wanted to stitch these for this Halloween. So I printed out Trick or Treat. I've had these and I totally forgot till I saw somebody showing them on Instagram. So Trick or Treat by Stitching with the Housewives, and this was a freebie that came with it. I can't show it because it's a chart, but it comes with it. It's Home, Sweet Haunted Home. I think it was Chantel, also a 1-for-1 design company, that showed these finished, and I really liked it. So I made those. If you watch her, she made these, took these pumpkins from Hobby Lobby and she sanded them and she painted them and she glued them on candlesticks. So I made those and I wanted to stitch these, I think, to put on there. So that's just something I had. Okay, so let's look at market and I'll save these ones. So from Top Knot Stitcher, I got pretty much everything from her. I got this Mojo Stitches in the library, which I thought was cool, which this room I want to like make into a library. And it came with, or you could get this, I don't know who the thread is by, this thread pack. Oh, Cottage Garden Threads. So that's the thread pack for it. So you get all that variegation. Sorry for the glare. Yeah, so I got that. And then, hold on, I got some more stuff from Macari, so I'll put the picture of that next. I got the Christmas Tiny Town. That might not have been market. Hold on, let me stick to all my market and then I'll show my other ones. Okay, those are. Okay, I got this Reindeer Dance by the Mindful Needle. And I'm participating in an exchange this year. And so I'm going to make this for my person. And then Probably Haunted by Jordan Nicole. Little Stitch Girl. And I love this one. Silver Creek Samplers, Mary Rodder's Spelling Lesson. So it combines like school theme with Halloween theme. So that's perfect. Little spider right there. And then Hands on Design, the Autumn Basket. I want to start these. I want these in my dough bowl so bad. They're so cute. I have the patriotic ones too. And then just because they're cute, Hands on Design, Stitch Some Happy. Another strawberry, which I need to get making these. Turkey Time by Erica Michaels. This is All Hallows Eve by Erica Michaels. Oh, I didn't realize there's a berry on this one too. I just like the main design. Cool. Sorry for the glare. And then Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. That's these Autumn Basket. And I have the Spring Basket too. So someday I'll stitch those. Also from Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, Little Red Schoolhouse Pinky. So cute. And I think I actually am going to do this one in red. I don't think I'll do it in blue. But who knows? And then Whimsy Witch's Angry House by Teresa Kogut. I just loved her gray hair. Kind of reminded me of my gray hair. So I thought that was really cute. And then, oh, I love this Strawberry Fair by October House. This cute little, well, big strawberry and the bird. So pretty. For like the beginning of summer and of spring, I got all strawberry stuff. You know, that strawberry swoon quilt I made or I'm making. And I have a bunch of other strawberry stitches. Okay, and then I got 13 Spooky Smalls by Primrose Cottage. This is so cute. And most of these look to be pretty quick. And they're doing a stitch along. They started September 13th to October 13th, but I just got this a little bit ago and then I was wanting to finish all that stuff, so I didn't start anything on here yet. And then the Salem Sisters Apothecary. Oh, and I have it put away, but I got this wood piece the first time they became available, so I'm very excited to do that and display it. It's so cool. It really goes with all my decor. And then also from Teresa Kogut, Hello Halloween booklet. It's mostly the sampler, but I think there's a couple other things in it. Yeah. Yeah, so cute. And then I just loved this. It's by Kathy Barrick, Brown Fish Owl. I thought he was really cool. And he's good for all the time. And then a couple other things I got. That was all of my market haul, I think. This came up the other day on Instagram, and I just had to get it because, you know, when something catches your eye on Instagram, you're like, I love that. It's the John Foster 1885 sampler from 1884 Stitchery. And it's just such a symmetrical design. I just love it. I didn't even realize there's a beehive up here, which I love beehives. And then 2 little dogs, you know, and I have 2 dogs, so I just really like that. So I got that. Okay, so then these were just some other things that also weren't, so I had shown that. I also got this lavender and lace, and this is my first lavender and lace, Celtic Autumn. And let's see if you can guess why I got that. I don't know if you've seen it online, but somebody converted this to look, she has a witch hat on, and they did it all in oranges and greens and blacks and purples, I think. And it is so cool. So I thought that was a pattern on its own, separate from this. But after I researched online, that is this pattern, and they just made changes to it. And I found the site of the lady who made the changes and charted like the witch hat and stuff. And so she gave that away for free. So I got that. So someday I'm going to make her into a witch. She's so cool. I mean, all of these are beautiful. My oldest daughter, like saw these and she wanted me to do them all. I'm like, well, maybe someday. They're a lot of work. And then I just belong to this club. Let's go ride a bike, turkey trot. I always love the Thanksgiving ones. So cute. So that came. Okay, then just a couple other things I also got off of Mercari, I think, both of these. So there was this, like I just type in cross stitch on there and see if anything cool comes up. Nice Matters by Waxy Moon Design. I think it's an old one. It kind of reminds me of a Lizzie Kate because Nice Matters, but it comes with this silk. I don't even know what kind it is. Oh, it's Krynic, but I think it's silk. I don't know. I'll let you know later. I thought that's what it said. So that was like a few bucks. And then this Lizzie Kate, actually I might have gotten these two. That was from Mercari, but these might have been off of 1, 2, 3 Stitch. Life is Better with Stitching Friends by Lizzie Kate. And I think Sweetwater Stitcher showed this. I might be wrong, but I think it was her. Birds of a Feather Apple Sampler. I know, I love all things apple and teachery-ish. So I got that. And I think that is it. Let me just double check because it seems like whenever I get done, I always forget something. But I think that's it. So let's see what time it is. Oh, 8:03, so I need to go. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Whenever you're watching this, the week might be over. It might be the weekend. I will be back in 2 weeks. Yes, because this weekend I'm going to be away at that retreat. And so I'll have either a quilty update video or a cross stitch or a combination of both in 2 weeks. So have a great night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.